storms. Amen, somebody. Because going through storms tear you down, and it tears you apart, and it breaks things up in your body, and it breaks you down. But when you can soar above the storm, and church, I come to tell you, you don't get tired. You don't get weary. Whatever, someone say whatever the problem may be right now, you can depend on God. But how do I depend on God if I can't wait on Him? How can I depend on God if I'm moving in myself? How can I depend on God if I'm selfish? How can I depend on God if it seems like I'm the only one never messed up? Everybody messed up but me. But how can I depend on God? Hello, somebody, when I'm always looking at somebody else and I have to look at myself, because sometimes Pastor Dennis grows weary. I grow weary. I want to faint. I want to throw in the towel. I want to give up. But thank God, because I'm waiting. Look at someone, say, I'm waiting. Have you ever been somewhere for a long time and it seemed like it's never gonna happen, but it happened? I had to wait. Some of us had no choice but to wait. But I come to tell you, through your waiting process, the Lord showed up. Through your waiting, hello, somebody, God restored me. Through my waiting, God, hello, somebody, He brought stability back to me. In my waiting, He put me back on both of my feet. He made me stable. In my waiting, hello, somebody, when it seems like I want to fall or mess up or do something wrong, I just wait and lean on God. Because when I have nothing to lean on, I may fall over, I may trip up, I may mess up. And the reason why we messed up, because we don't have God in our life, and because we're not close to God like we should be, we mess up. But when I'm waiting on God, I can lean on Him. I don't get weary. Hello, somebody. I don't faint. I don't give up. Someone say, I'm going to go on, because I'm waiting on God. How many of you waiting on Him? I'm waiting on Him, amen. I don't care what I'm going through, I'm going to wait on Him. You must wait. Look at someone and say, you must wait. If you're going to conquer some challenges in this life, you conquering some things, and you trying to beat some things on your own, and don't you know, when you move on your own, you fall. Look at someone and say, I'll fall. Hello, somebody. The Lord wants us to understand that there is no lack of strength in Him. We can't understand it because there's no searching of His understanding. We can't understand it, but He wants us to understand no matter what you don't understand. In other words, that means that you don't question God. You don't ask God why. What happened? Why did it happen? Why me, Lord? Well, why not you? Look at somebody and say, why not me? And if I come to tell you, it's not only you, but probably happened to a million other people like you. Some of y'all think that y'all in this all by yourself, and there's a million other people going through the same thing you're going through. You're not alone. Look at somebody and say, you're not alone. And I've been through some things, but I realized it didn't only happen to me, but it happened to someone else too. And some people that it happened to, they moved on and they went on with their life because they depend on God. And when they depend on God, it brought stability back in their life. They was able to stand and have strength. Someone say, I have some strength in the Lord. Amen. And look at someone say, I may not have much of a prayer life, but the Lord knows what you want, church. Look at someone say, the Lord knows what I want. Even before I ask him, he knows what I want. He just wants you to ask. Look at somebody say, he wants you to ask. Anyway, let me try to phrase it a different way. You should have already known that he would take care of you. Hello, somebody. He will guide you. He will direct you. Someone say, and he will walk with you. Amen, somebody. Well, I'm going to end this, amen, because I have to go. Have thou not known or heard? I perceive directly in my mind. I'm beyond doubt that I know that God is everything. Everything I have learned or have experienced, amen, I did it on my own. Everything I recognized, but I know now. I had to go through some things, church, to know now. I may have to lose some things to know now. I may have suffered a little to know now. Now that I know, what do I do? What I know and what I heard is that the everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of the end of this earth, he fainted not. That's what I know. I know he faint not. I know, someone say, I know neither is he weary. Hello, somebody. Somebody say, neither is he weary. You see, the problem is the thief came and he stole your joy. He stole something that you have. He comes to kill, steal, and destroy. He comes to deceiving you into thinking that it was luck that delivered you out of your mess. If you can't seem to remember anything he done for you personally, church, I come to tell you, let me say it again. If you can't seem to remember anything that the Lord done for you personally, look around at someone else who God has blessed. Someone else who God has delivered them out of a situation worse than yours.